There's always a sunrise somewhere. I tend to have a lot of thoughts that just come to me as if it's not me. I don't know if it's like a daemon in the classical sense of the word. Like Socrates, I mean. Or if it's like a God, Christ consciousness. I don't know. I'm beyond all the jargon, whatever. I don't really care. The point is that this thought came to me one time. I was very upset. I don't even know what I was upset about, because almost like 90% of the things that people get upset about are like irrelevant and you're gonna forget about it in a week. That's a whole other video. Point is, there's always a sunrise somewhere, and it kind of just came into my head as if it wasn't me speaking, and it's guided every action and every thought that I've taken since then. I've found that life is not about me. It's not about you either. Sorry. I love you very much. You know, you clicked on this video and I appreciate it, but life's not about you. You know, while you're crying, there's probably a spider in the corner of your room, and it's weaving a beautiful web. I think I'm at a point, because, you know, people always have these goals where they say, once I achieve this goal, I'll be happy, and then you reach that goal and you're like, oh yeah, well, when I reach a different goal. But I think I'm at a point where I actually am happy. I'm so grateful every day, and I'm so incredibly blessed, and life is awesome. So awesome, dude. And I realized recently that I'm exactly where I've been praying and begging to be for years. And a lot of it is because I was, even in the very deepest pits of my despair, there's still sort of a self-obsession there. And then I was like, I reached a point where I was like, I'm done with being sad, I'm done with being depressed, and so let me be spiritual. And then I became obsessed with me being spiritual. And now I'm at a point where I don't really care anymore. And I'm letting life happen to me, and I've never been happier. And I feel like, and you might not believe me because right now all I'm doing is talking at a camera by myself, but I'm at a point where I talk less and I listen more. And I sit by this creek every day, almost. And I watch fish in the water that's actually very clear. And there's usually deer roaming around back there, and I remember that I am that, you know. And so are you. We're all just dirt or a flower or a bug, whatever you want to be, in the garden of life. And there's a quote, I don't know where it's from. It's one of those like stupid Pinterest quotes. I never know where they're actually from, and then they're always misattributed if I look. So anyway, someone somewhere once said that enlightenment is when the wave realizes it's the ocean. Wow. Because the leaf is the tree is the forest, and I'm at a point where I like to watch the river or people go by the same way I'd watch my hair blow in the wind. And I realize it's all me. And resistance to reality and negativity really are quite inefficient and quite stupid when you realize that. But there's always a there's always a sunrise somewhere. Damn. Or a sunset, if you like those too. I think I like sunsets more, actually. Still now I'll have moments that are a little difficult, and I remember that. And in the best way ever, I am humbled. 'Cause I know that whatever's happening, it's happening, and I could either hate it or I could love it, and it's happening either way. Everything's about perspective. I'm sounding so fake deep right now. Someone's gonna be in the comments and they're gonna be like, "You're talking a whole lot of nothing." Someone said that a couple of videos ago, and I thought it was so funny because they were right. I was talking a whole lot of nothing. I tend to just stare off a lot, and then I'll come back to the camera and I'll look and I'll be like, "Life isn't about you," and then I give no explanation as to why. I love YouTube, guys. It's awesome, full of sunshines and rainbows. But, when I stop thinking about myself, and that includes me stopping my thoughts about my spiritual journey and stopping my thoughts about ego dissolution, and I actually devoted myself to something bigger than myself, because right now I feel like spirituality is so introspective and it's so self-centered, almost narcissistic. Everyone's so concerned with themselves and themselves reaching enlightenment and healing themselves, and I don't like that. I don't. I think that I found the greatest peace in Tikkun Olam, repairing the world, and just living life like, I found the divine in laughing so hard that I almost pee myself. Or when I'm playing with my pet rats. I love my rats. I have 3 baby rats, and they love to like climb into my shirt and then run around on my shoulders. I realized life wasn't about me, and a lot of things got better. There's always a sunrise somewhere. And I'm proud of you. Because, even wanting to have a spiritual journey, just putting in the smallest bit of effort to even, click on this video, is so beautiful. Kudos to you if you're taking any step in self-improvement. Because it's hard, dude. It's really hard. It's, sometimes you have a worse time while you're improving than the state before, because you realize, man, there's a whole lot of stuff I gotta clean up over on here. You know what I mean? But it's worth it. Oh my gosh, it's worth it. And I think I'll leave it at that. I'm proud of you, and I love you so much. And subscribing doesn't negatively impact you whatsoever, but it very positively impacts me. So I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, or at least engage with the video in some way. Yeah. I'm new to YouTube. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I love you, and I salute the divinity in you. And there's always a sunrise somewhere. Okay. I think that's it. It's a wrap. Thank you. Bye.